Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. Do not adjust your set, you haven't tuned into Makamula's channel by mistake. Well, I can tell you it's technically not what's in the box. It's what's in the box. In the box. In the box. In the box. And it's not a coin. It does, however, have a military link. It is the Thank You Pandemic Handclap pin in aid of NHS charities. And it is actually made of metal from a surviving Spitfire from World War II. Such a simple yet defining symbol of our time. Comes with a nice booklet about its creation and inspiration. Let's have a little read of this. During the pandemic, the media often compared what we are going through to World War II and the Blitz spirit, and this provided an idea for a layout backstory to make the pins from 1940 Spitfire aircraft duralumin, a kind of aluminium, adding resonance and meaning, linking it with World War II and our struggle for survival. The legendary Spitfire has become an iconic national symbol of resilience, hope and freedom, perhaps more than any other man-made object, and crafting the pins using metal from one of these machines is profound and inspiring. The metal used in the creation of the thank you pin originates from Spitfire P7350, owned and operated by the Royal Air Force's Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, which first flew in August 1940 during the Battle of Britain. It survived World War II and is today the oldest, most original and historically significant airworthy Spitfire in existence. Whilst the pandemic isn't a physical war, there are many parallels to the experiences that communities and frontline workers endured during World War II. It goes on, I wanted to bring two iconic symbols from these wars over 80 years apart together to create a collectible pin that represents the nation's gratitude for all NHS workers' sacrifice and bravery, whilst raising significant funds for the NHS charities together. I thought it was a nice purchase, with £10 of the £25 going to the NHS charities. Today's hunk of metal, do you see what I did there? Is dated 27th of May. Will we grab hold of any worthwhile metal like that from that Spitfire? Or will we be left spitting feathers? Still on our radars are 3 5-star generals: England, Northern Ireland and Wales, the OC of London, the flag carrier, aka the Beijing bearer, and a navy fleet to conquer. Will they be within our grasp, or will they slip through our fingers once more? Let's find out. What on earth is that? 25. All roly-poly bags. Wouldn't expect anything else for £2. What is going to be our first blood drawn from the armory today? Shall we find out? Oh, first up, Brunel's portrait. There's a chance of an edge error on that one, of course, but that says Kingdom Isambard Brunel, so that is not an edge error. It's definitely not a Navy seal of approval. Could this be? 2015, very shiny. Keep an eye out for those rotations, of course. Oh. Second commemorative in the first bag. Piece of Bo's jigsaw. It is the Act of Union. Very common though. Don't mind it. Oh, the fine's gonna be within touching distance. Or are they out of our hands? Oh yes, it looks like we're getting plenty in this bag anyway. It's common, but I like it. It's the DNA double helix. As Callie would say, the double helix. Do like that coin. And it's the chain. Do 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 ding ding. The act of the abolition of the slave trade. Standard version doesn't have the initials. And that would be a one from the set to keep very much to keep an eye out for. So no Navy SEALs as of yet. Has somebody been here already? I'm just returning the hoi polloi, the grunts. It's early doors, too early to tell. Keep calm and carry on. Ah, the cavalry has arrived. We're going to get a lot of these though. The last coin released, wasn't it, in 2016, and I think it was about 9.5 million if I'm not mistaken. And it should say for king and country, which it does. Not going to keep those. Nor am I going to keep a comedy, because if you live up north you'll know these are as common as muck. Ed Sheeran should say all the world's a stage, and it does. Nice spread though. But is there going to be any more precious metal like that from the Spitfire? Or is it just going to be worthless scrap? Oh, would you believe it? Hands, face, space, fresh air. Or we could call it the handclap pin. Either way, it's most welcome on our mat. What did you think of the pin, folks? It's not bad giving £10 to the NHS after all they've been through the last year and a half. And I did actually get to wear it at a wedding at the weekend, so double win. Again, slightly better condition. After the abolition of the slave trade. And again, like deja vu. All the world's a stage. And again, am I in a time warp? The cavalry has arrived once more for king and country. Oh. Has arrived, but I've just seen after that, as Bungle would call it, a Tron helmet. I might start calling it that if he doesn't mind. That's a decent find. I love seeing this. One of my favourite designs. It's the Britannia, but which year is it? Is it the rare 15 or the more common 16? It's the more common 16, which, if you remember, took us a while to find. I'm going to make it a slight swashbuckler. Not a swashbuckler, a Navy seal of approval. Get my mats mixed up. Oops. Standards are slipping. It is, don't get this one mixed up, Dickens, because I know a lot of coin tubers do. It's just a habit, I've done it myself. Oliver. Very common though. And again, the Tron helmets are in full force. How many is that already? 4. Definitely seeping in to the common bag. Third act of the abolition of the slave trade. And a 6th Tron helmet. Wow. So welcome St. Beacon, Trinity Lighthouse. Do you like that coin? It's one of those borderline ones that you could make a Navy SEAL, but I won't today. Another act of the abolition of the slave trade, and another act of union. Possibly somebody's Castos, but I wouldn't have thought they would have kept the Britannia in here, so fingers crossed. We keep calm, we carry on. That stiff upper lip. Another one? Slave trade 5, Tron helmet 6. And in third place at the moment is comedies with 3. Can we deliver with pinpoint accuracy a Navy SEAL, or will we crash and burn? Nothing for the book as yet, but it is getting tricky. No more easy missions. I think there was only 6 places needed for the book, so it could take a while to complete, that's for sure. There's a new one on the radio, live transmission. Love that Joy Division song. It's Marconi's wireless transmissions, very common. Nice spread though. Can we pin down another iconic £2 book find? You know what it is, the timing of it's unreal. It's the NHS handclap pin. Beautiful design. Most welcome. Ah, it's Trev is Terrific's coin from Coins to Collect. It's Richard Trevithick's steam locomotive. Took us, I think, 5 episodes to find that coin, despite it being relatively common, and that is the most common one. St. Paul's. Very key date in war history. It's Darwin, master of the house. No, it's not Darwin, it's Dickens. I do that every time. Ah, possible edge error. Falling on your head, it's a tragedy. Is it what's a piece of work as a man? It is. Standard fare, I'm afraid. Another dud. Can we deliver a knockout blow? We need more pinpoint precision to do that, and it's not looking good. Any more precious now? There's a new one, but it's common. It's Brunel's Archers. Plenty of irons in the fire. 4 more to go. It's another comedy. Take 4. And another radio. All we need is Radio Gaga. 3 more bags. Short and sweet. £2 compared to the 50s. Another active union. Another portrait. That is a possible edge error coin. However rare, we still have to check. It's just Brunel's name. That is fine. An ultimate bag. Last bag. I've not noticed any with significant trench foot either. Oh, figure the devil. Look at that. Look at that. Oh no. It's just got a a golden tinge, hasn't it? Horrible, the state these coins get in. Stickins again. Something has indeed turned up 3 times on this hunt. Is that our lot? 1, 2, no! It's the Shakespeare's skull. Any skullduggery involved? What a piece of work is a man. That is standard fare. And that is that. You know the drill. I will now inspect the text and pinpoint any rotational advancements from their known locations and report back ASAP. Some small success amongst the technologies. We have pinpointed a slight rotation. It's a 2 o'clock rock, a shinier version. And the one in the montage already at the back of the book. Not as shiny as this standard 2015 technology. It's in magnificent condition and a good addition to a date run. Lastly, we have found the Queen reliving her youth by sporting a hair bobble. Can you see that? Very trendy. It's obviously unintentional. That extra blob of metal is probably infused in production. A bit like the crisp packet error on the Paddington 50p shown in the previous video. The lowest mintage at 2.95 million is the aesthetically pleasing Britannia, worth keeping, even if only slightly over face value. Fortunately, the body count is high. The commemoratives alongside the technologies will return to the bank in their body bags. The star of the hunt this week, though, has to go to the NHS and their thank you pin, representing their sacrifice and bravery on the front line. Let's hear that pandemic hand clap once again. Hopefully some better hunts ahead of us. Thanks for watching. Please help the channel grow with a like, thumbs up, leave a nice comment and ring the bell to be notified of the next 50p hunt of the series.